And this puts us in a new place, and this puts us in new territory. And it's unfamiliar. And even if it's where we want to be, it's scary because the change is scary. We're on a brand new track that we've never run before. And so even if you were running on an old track where you were bumping into the sides and getting bruises, the thing is, once you rounded that corner, you're like, here it comes. And you tuck your shoulder in because you know you're going to get bumped because you run this track every day and you don't like getting bumped in the shoulder and it flipping hurts, but it's the same. So you know it's coming. So you're ready for it. And there's a degree of comfort in that, even if it's not what you want, right? And this process in January and where we're at right now has been to run you through that old track again and to give you those bumps and to give you those bruises and to ask you, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? Or, you want the safe track, or you want to ride the soul mission track? I mean, you're gonna do what you've always done and you're gonna go on the same track because it's familiar? Or are you going to go on a track where you have zero experience, zero understanding, you really feel zero safety because there's no faith. You can't have faith in something you've never done, right? There's no fallback. But you did work to here, and it's a graduation. Like you know that this is the better track for you. And sometimes we don't even get bumped and bruised. We're just afraid to even start moving on the track. And this is this period right now, this transition, this unknown. And it is, I'll tell you how I can feel it. I can feel it in myself and I can feel it in others. It's the transition. This is why I feel intuitively. So the words will just come out. Some of you will get this and some of you might be like, huh? It feels light, it feels airy, it's without restriction, it's without limitation. It's infinite possibility, and infinite possibility is scary to most because we rarely greet something with infinite possibility. Most often we're locked in boxes with tie-downs and restraints, and even though we gripe about having them and we say we don't want them, we're comfortable because we only can go so far. We can't float away like a balloon. Even as a balloon, we feel comfortable with the string because the string keeps us tethered to a degree. And there's no abyss, there's no unknown because, it's like I say, we all want to be unique in a way that someone's already made cool. It's that unknown. It's the forging into the new territory. And that's where we're at right now. And we're in the pre-eclipse season before the eclipses open doors and shut doors. They start and stop things. They solidify things. So I feel and see this time right now as what have you been introduced to in the last month? What have you been shown about your programming and the track you're on and all these bumps you get on your right elbow when you pass this one, and when you round that corner you bumped your left knee, and you do it every time. Is this really as good as it gets? Is this really what you want? Or are you willing to take out the safeguards of the old track and step to the new, the soul mission track, and to try it out? Even though it's completely foreign. And that in itself is scary. It's game time. It's game time. And it's time for us to pick our track. And so when it gets like this for me, and I am in completely unfamiliar territory, which terrifies the crap out of me, is the truth, it's all tying together. Same as yesterday. I out my self-care program. I take it really simple because I just want to take care of myself, and because I desire those tethers and I don't want to feel out of control, and I do want to not go back into an old faulty belief system and go right back into limited stuff because it felt better. I want to keep the door open, but holding the door open is a little scary right now. So the safeguards I'm going to give myself are the same as always. I'm sitting in front of a light. I got some nice music. I'm talking to myself gently. I'm going to meditate today. I'm going to do a flow. And I'm also just going to decide that I don't have to have everything figured out. I'm just going to sit in the moment, know I'm right where I'm supposed to be at any given time, and I have everything I need. I don't know that yet. It's a brand new track. But I trust that I'm never hung out to dry. I've never, ever. And I've been to a lot of new tracks now. And each time, I stumble a little bit, but I tell you what, once I get my footing, whoo, look at me go, right? So it's a new track today. It's a new track. You don't have to have it all figured out in 5 steps. Sometimes we can stop, we can ask a neighbor, and move on at our own pace. Take it easy today. I love you.